Hey guys, welcome to All Day Insider. We're royalists tonight, so bear with us while we try to get through a new episode. What's going on, guys? We're here with Sting, Blaze, and Phoenix.
What's up?
Pretty
yours
stoked
truly,
for the
Phoenix.
weekend.
What is going on?
What is going on? That's a very good question, and I think that's what we're going to talk about tonight because we got a little bit of movement in the market today, and I think we should talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. It is awkward without.
Shout out to Roy.
It is awkward without like our ringleader, though. I think he's like the guy who kind of corrals us monkeys into like a cage. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
that is true.
So
we'll see it.
Roy,
we'll
happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Roy!
Happy
Whatever
birthday,
you're doing
Roy.
right now, I hope you're having a great time.
Yeah. Oh man.
But let's talk about how about lack of playbook first?
Yeah.
So anybody have any thoughts on if playbook comes back next week or?
I think as long as they roll out some challenges this weekend, I don't want to say I don't care about playbook, but playbook's fun in its own respect. But we just need some engagement, something to look forward to, especially on what's probably the biggest weekend in football. I don't know. I know the Super Bowl is nice, but everyone gets to partake in the Thanksgiving activities, even us way up north.
I think so I was gonna kind of talk about how playbook would have been hard to do this week, maybe because of all of the Thursday games. Like they would have had to been on top of it, right? It would have had to have been like everything would have came out on a Tuesday, maybe. At least it would have had to come out today, not like actually, you know what? Speaking of which, did anyone get their Rumble lineup in? Because speaking of tomorrow, are we going to be able to? That's a good question. Are we going to be able
on Sunday? I didn't read any updates from them.
Yeah,
I didn't either.
I think I read before I got on here that it locks on Sunday.
It still locks on Sunday, so you can have 6 different teams, players to pick from to insert.
Yep, that's what it looks
man.
Like.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, somebody in the chat wants to verify that. Feel free to pop it up on the screen.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, with playbook, it would have been a hard thing to do. I wonder if they would have had more or less engagement being on a holiday. You know what I mean? Just like people being at home with their families and stuff. Like, how many people are actually going to like sit and watch the game and pay attention to it, and especially follow along enough to like know what you're doing in playbook? I probably wouldn't. I'd probably miss some stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they were thinking that they would save it for next week. I'm not sure.
It's not much different than the London.
But this is what week 4? No playbook, right? Week 4.
Yeah. But it's not much different than the London games, or the England games, or the Germany game, or because they're Saturday. You have Thursday. You have the normal Thursday night game. So it's really only one more game added. So it's only one more game for a pool of players. So it's not really too much different than a normal Rumble week.
Yeah.
When you get the Saturday games going.
Man, Florian, what's up, my dude?
And hello to
Legend. What's up, man? Where have you been at? I haven't seen you in ages. You've been hanging out with he who we do not speak of, who still has a ton of Whitworths. You still been hanging out in that Discord? Actually, you know what's random? Like super, super random. I have to admit, like, I saw Whitworth at $3, and I was like, I am still not buying it. And so I clicked on it. in OTM, and dude's still holding like 200 and something. So good for him. Just watching the world
dedicated.
Burn. Yeah.
Waiting for that Whitworth challenge or that Super Bowl challenge.
And you know what? Sadly enough, I don't know that it's ever going to come because the Rams suck so bad.
Well, he's already hit a challenge and like he went down in price.
Yeah. I think people did that out of spite, maybe.
Speaking of Turkey Day, what about the Thanksgiving Day challenges?
I'm definitely interested to see what they roll out. I'm pretty excited. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be tiered by the looks of it because
Did they say 1 o'clock Eastern? So is that when they're going to announce all that, or is it going to be 12 o'clock Eastern?
It's got to be earlier because the game starts at 12:30, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think they just like to mess with us. So I don't. They're like, oh, let's just put it on in the middle of the game.
Well, you're in that Pacific time.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. Yeah,
you're
that
completely different than
screws.
us.
Yeah, it messes me up. I'll be asleep or like driving or something. I don't know. I'll be last one there. When do we find out? Do we find out about the Calvin Johnson craft then too?
Yeah, they're gonna announce that tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
one of the crafting challenges I think I will do.
Yeah, for sure. We were talking about it earlier, but I mean, anybody hit us up with what you think is going to be required for that Megatron craft, because if it's the Lions debut with a 499 mint, it'd be pretty special because we could end up with a super low rare mint count for that Megatron, which it should be because I think it's like one of his like better games.
3 touchdowns, 8 catches,
Yeah,
90.
three touchdowns, 8 catches. Yeah.
it's
So
already
it
locked
was
in
pretty
under
special.
900. So
I'm sorry.
like no more than
I
less.
think it was 8. Was it 891? Was the
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember the
Yeah.
exact number, but it was less than 900, and that's going to
Yeah.
include some accounts that aren't active, I presume, right? And
Yeah,
some
probably.
people just generally don't
No, it's going to be rare no matter what.
Right. Well,
I just looking at the schedule, I'd have to say it's kind of interesting that the Bills and Detroit play each other, and they're both in the same set for their debuts. So it'd be interesting to see if that comes into play somehow.
That's interesting.
That's a little off the wall, but
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they would do the team debuts though. We were talking off the air earlier, and those team debuts that would be burning those and making those more scarce could be an interesting play.
yeah, it'd be awesome.
It doesn't
right?
even have to be burning. It could just be maybe it's a wild card, right?
Yeah,
something along those lines.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it'd just be cool to see them involved somehow. Finally get some direct utility out of those team moments. I know a lot of people scream about team
What
NFTs.
What is
but-
this? Where the studio? Oh,
Steak is always
God.
good
I'm sorry. Crazy.
as long as it's not well done.
Yeah. Calvin is only for gridiron owners.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But actually, that's interesting too. I didn't know that there was only 891 people that had that completed.
It was something like that. I'm gonna pull the numbers right now to see. I love how OTM started showing those counts again.
Yeah. I love that gridiron is pumping right now, even though it's the snapshot's already been taken. So guys, stop buying gridiron because they're
expecting for what's going to be involved in the burn though. That's what it is.
You think people are, I guess, speccing that you can burn the entire set? Is that what?
That's what someone said. But either way,
there's going to be a couple of moments from that set in the burn.
I mean, it's not a crazy idea
sense.
because it's only $113 right now, and just thinking about what people had to spend to like get Joe Burrow done, for example, or CD, that's on the low end. So
it would be really awesome if that was the case. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to burn a whole set for like a special moment like that. That would be pretty dope. I don't have 2 full complete sets, so I'd still have to buy 5 moments. Gridiron, yeah.
Yeah, it's sitting at 929 right now, completions.
Yeah, so it's gone up since that announcement was made.
And thank you, Ricky, for the 861.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
Appreciate it. But I mean, it's pumped like, $15, $20 in like the last couple hours, 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking about completing opening acts.
I did opening acts. If you don't have opening acts, you should just do it right now because it's the same exact price.
Is that the common set?
That's a rookie.
It's the rookie badge one. It's the one that has the $25 Brett Favre debut.
Okay.
So I do have that. The only difference being between that is there's only 7 moments compared to like 21 moments in Gridiron. But that Devontae opening axe is pretty nice.
I got 3 of those.
Yeah, and I mean it's up to $35 again already. That's
that one
cool.
so many times.
Did you really?
The last couple weeks over Playbook before his rare was released.
Right.
Good times.
Yeah, no, for it. Didn't it shoot up to like $80?
Yeah, it used to pretty consistently shoot up to like 60, 70.
Yeah.
And then go back down to 30.
You know what? I really do have to apologize because as much as I hate on Devontae Adams, like he's still like number 1 or number 2 receiver in the league
over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, he's doing like his numbers are fantastic. It's just a matter of that they don't win. I mean, if he had Aaron Rodgers, but whatever.
Oh, here's an
Our debuts that got a semi-thin floor. If anyone's been debating,
which two?
The Favre debut, and actually there's a nice 739 cereal sitting at floor, $26.
And then Phoenix, tell me about this comment.
DeBizzle, I'm sorry the burning needs to stop. We are financing burns for AD, and we're turning back around and buying more supply.
I don't disagree with that sentiment. I think the burning was good during Playbook because they were giving us moments for free, but then it was also adding on the more supply. So I did not like what they did with the packs this past week, where we were literally buying the packs and then being asked to burn those moments. I feel like that is completely counter to what needs to be done, but I'm not opposed to burning in and of itself to reward people for helping remove that supply and make everything scarce.
Yeah, and I mean,
but I definitely appreciate that sentiment.
We're gonna get Playbook back, and when we get Playbook back, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we talked about this a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like burn 10 or burn 10 commons, which is why I've been preaching buy $3 commons all day. But
you could be with that one.
I think it'll just be. I think it's gonna blow your mind how much they want you to burn. Cause like they want us to burn for them. I mean, they said they were going to burn back in the day. Remember, they said they were going to burn 100,000 moments or whatnot.
Well, they'll tell you that they did that with the 4th and 1 packs.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But
I mean, but look what they did though.
5,000 or something was burned.
You can't say that they're too stupid though, because they gave burning to the people, and we got rid of over 300,000 moments. So, I mean, some of us saw that coming and kind of stocked up for the winter, so to speak. And others were kind of caught off guard. And if you were caught off guard, then you might have ended up spending, $25, 30, $40 to burn for Playbook when, I was just burning garbage that I bought for funsies. When everything was down in June.
Well, here's another comment we got in. Hopefully we get more promotions on NFL All Day.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're definitely trying to promote the players more.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like was it Alec Ingold, the giveaway?
Yeah. Wasn't Etienne Jr. on there too?
Etienne, and even wasn't there some signed Calvin Johnson stuff too?
Yeah, there's 2 signed Calvin Johnson footballs that they're going to give out for, like, if you burn a Calvin Johnson, or I'm sorry, if you craft a Calvin Johnson, then you're going to be entered into the raffle to win one of the 2 signed footballs, Megatron footballs, which is dope. I love it. I wish I could have it.
Yep, and I like these snapshots they're doing where it's just a random snapshot, or if you have this, and like the especially he plays for my Dolphins too. Is it Ingold, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just doing a random snapshot of that, and if you've got it, you're in the raffle. I mean, I love that because it's just a random. It's a random thing. Anybody could do that.
It's
And
rewarding
you do that,
holders. You can't just go out and buy that and
Right.
complete it.
Exactly.
if
Exactly.
you did it, you did it. If you don't, you don't. And hey, here you go.
Yeah.
So I definitely like that. And
For sure.
here's another one. Locking supply through sets is a better way to control supply and reward holders. I know this is something that I was preaching on the last couple episodes with the locking or staking. I think it is definitely a big component,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it definitely will pay dividends towards the end. I think it's inevitable too. I think
Deep business. What would you like to see as a reward for whatever you locked?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I would say something along the lines of moments. I mean, I would personally love to see something like making maybe adding to a set and making it more rare, like taking everybody who's got that set locked in gets it, and say there's 231 who have that set locked in. Now you've just made that set a 231. Make it more of a rare
Mm-hmm.
set, something like that, which really rewards holding, and it's just minting a moment, and it's a minimal amount of moments, but it can make that moment, make that.
And it doesn't cost them anything, really,
Doesn't cost
right?
them anything, but it also pulls up the pricing of everything, especially in I mean, it's hard to do that with lock sets, obviously, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I like that idea with say like a series 2 set. If you hold every moment, they mint one more moment at the end to whoever's got that complete, and really make that set worth something.
Yeah, those extra moments that are going to be floating around as a reward, right? They should be hypothetically worth more.
I mean, yeah, I mean, make that be that premier moment of that set.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably won't happen, but
So I just saw this pop up really quick. It's not a dumb question. Can I sell my gridiron now after snapshot, or supposedly need it for the challengers? The set in the challenge, or the set is the challenge. The short answer is we don't know. The speculation answer is that if you burn the entire set, that could be part of it, but I just don't see that happening. And since they already snapshotted your account, they're not going to snapshot it twice, so I think you're safe selling it. The only thing with that, the caveat with that would be that you may sell a moment that you would have to then buy back to craft with. But they're not going to snapshot you twice with the same set. No, I don't personally believe that anyway. What do you guys think, Phoenix? I mean, do you see them snapshotting it again? Like, I don't.
No, I mean, just the spec that they may use one of the moments that's currently in that set. So I mean,
Yeah.
But yet
And
again,
you don't know.
but if you're not going to do the craft
Mhm.
and everything's pumping, sell the crap out of it, and then buy
Yeah.
it back when everything dumps again for half the price, and buy yourself a couple extra moments.
Yeah.
I
True.
mean, seriously,
If you want to play the game,
play the game.
yeah. If you want to play the game, Florian, I'd say that's definitely a possibility. The only, like I said, you might need to buy back a moment if you want to do the craft. If you don't want to do the craft, sell it and make your money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Calvin Johnson fan, so this is one of the ones I would actually burn, probably regardless, just to get it and play that game.
Yeah, same here. I think the harder, actually, we were talking about this a little bit. The harder it is, the more likely I'll do it, or the more likely I'll be to actually craft it if it's harder. I can't even think of how they would make it harder. Blaze, you had a good thought on that, but that was your set burn, right?
Sorry, I was kind of distracted by Gen Pop. Sorry. Someone was complaining about the snapshot.
Get your head out of the gutter.
I couldn't deal with it,
dude. So we're live right now.
This
folks.
guy, was like,
go and
tell
tell
them
that
all the
person.
pop-on
No,
live here.
tell
Give us
that
some
person to
news.
come have a real conversation. We'll talk all about it. What did he say?
oh
Tell me
man,
about
he
Gen
just
Pop.
said that he was upset that they didn't know about the snapshot beforehand, and he couldn't go out and buy
Well, that's
Gridiron.
yeah.
Well, you know what? Collect what you love, and live and die by it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's just too funny. Sorry, but yeah, in terms of selling
of everything.
the Gridiron set,
Blaze just doesn't care because he didn't get on the list of people who can craft Calvin Johnson. You checked out.
I am jealous because that's
You
like
checked
one of
out.
the only set that I don't have completed. So, oh man,
That's
I
funny.
also saw someone earlier ask. I had every moment except for Brooks because I sold him during the pump. Can I still be eligible?
No.
Oh my god!
What? How is that a legitimate
What
question?
are people doing and asking?
No, you can't.
I don't
No,
have
you're
a
not
third
eligible.
Mahomes,
I'm really sorry.
but I want one. Can you just give me one?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah. You know what I'm really getting worried about? Just because we haven't seen it yet, and we've had a couple. What have we had pack releases? Not necessarily, right? Like we had the pack. We had two.
Packs, they've
yeah,
specifically challenge packs that aren't purchasable, right? Where you can only get those. That's how we got our Aaron Rodgers.
But the new Allen hurdle came out, and the Mahomes flip pass did not come out, and that's not even like a flip pass. The Mahomes shovel pass didn't come out. And in my head, I'm kind of just like specking here, right? But I'm like, what if they were actually like made a smart decision? And because the Mahomes Lego isn't a debut, just bear with me. What if they wanted you? Because if you look at the moment, it's really close. What if they had you burn the Mahomes S1 Lego for the S2 Lego? How many people would actually do it? And how rare would then each one of those be?
You mean like
15 and 15?
Well, we saw
like the Kelsey.
we saw
like the
16
Kelsey.
people burn a debut legendary for Kelsey, right? So
crazy. How much? I don't know. I'm really worried. I'm really,
Mahomes.
really worried that the Mahomes flip pass is going to be a Series 2 Lego. And it's
the real question is, would you do it?
Yeah, 100%.
I think you're the only Mahomes Lego holder in the conversation right now.
Well, I'm actively in talks to maybe get a second one, and I'm only doing that because I want both. Like, if I want the Series 1 and I want the Series 2, and
I want to see them do something with the debut, so the debut goes up.
Yeah, I mean, we could also just go buy some more debuts.
I have 2 debuts just for that
reason,
and the other rare. I mean, if it's a Lego, I'm out of it, but I have 3 Mahomes rares.
I'll trade you all my $3 moments for your Mahomes debut steak.
Oh my god. All your $3 moments. Do you know how many moments that would be? You don't even want to do that.
I have a lot of moments.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea. I'm actually.
You have a couple sets completed.
I would take you up on that.
Well, I got 2 of them, so I have one. I have one that
I could I want to change it though. Like I want every moment that you bought at $3.
Do you have ball
not
hog?
That it's at
maybe we'll do Mahomes
now.
for the rest of my ball hog, so I can complete that.
Yeah, Blaze. Any moment that you bought for $3, doesn't matter what it is now. Any moment,
regardless of what the price is.
Yeah, regardless of what the price is. So, like, if you bought it for $3 and it's $6 now, too bad, so sad. You paid $3 for it. You have to give it to me.
But what? Okay, deal.
Hold on. Let me see this. Hold on.
I don't have that many $3 moments.
You don't?
No.
You have $725 worth of
more
them?
rares.
Probably pretty close. This is something we should look at after
we should really look at this because I've been into this trading game. I just haven't really had anyone that's like.
Have you traded anything on Evaluate Market yet?
Yeah, I've traded.
Traded
with Roy.
Easy, right?
I traded Roy for Barkley for Jones to do the craft, and then I didn't do the craft. But now Jones is up like $6.
Oh yeah, that happens. D Bizzle bringing fire today. S1 should be more rare than an S2. I wouldn't do it. You are correct. And we've seen this logic going back to the Top Shot days that when you start getting into your higher seasons or series, I should say, that the value starts dropping significantly. But one of the things about that, or one of the reasons that happened, was because of what they did with set sizes, right? So you're looking at, a 2,000 mint compared to a 10,000 mint, or a 10,000 mint compared to a 40,000 mint. I mean, it just got crazy. And that's why you saw the difference in price, I think, between Series 1 and Series 2 and Series 3 and Series 4. But if you were to get a Mahomes Lego, and there's 56 of them, and just for simple, dumb math, that's 28 and 28. If you had 28 Series 1 and 28 Series 2, I'd rather have one of each than two Series 1. So if I bought a Series 1 just for the purposes of crafting it, yeah, I could see myself doing that.
No, I'm not going to do the.
I was waiting. I was like,
I got a flash to do even math, bro.
Because I was like,
you were able to math.
Could you see my head, like in the wheels in my head turning though? I was like, 56. I don't know.
Do you even math, bro?
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm sorry.
We need to get those coffee mugs made up and send them out to our subscribers.
Yeah, we totally do. We need a couple. Like
I want a hoodie.
I'm really this close to ordering Herbert is the overratedest quarterback ever.
If you were overrated on a hoodie, I would love it.
You know what's kind of an interesting buy for how cheap he is?
No.
Donovan People-Jones rare.
Oh my gosh.
You got he's always been a guy with a little bit of talent, and he's got Deshaun Watson coming back in week 13.
He sure does.
Something just kind of cruising the marketplace that caught my eye.
The only
$22.
I need to grab two moments. I need Aaron Jones, that newly crafted rare for any kind of tiered challenge, and the Hopkins. Those are the two I need to grab.
I forgot.
So
Hopkins.
I don't know what's going on. There's something crazy going on right now, but since our podcast started, my account's gone up like $600, 5%. So thanks, whoever's buying stuff.
Hopefully it's not just one Lego that went up, and hopefully maybe your Cooper Cup went up.
No, that guy circling the drain of my toilet. If someone would have told me that the Rams would basically be cooked for the season, and I mean, Cooper Kupp out for the season, Matthew Stafford basically should be out for the season. If someone would have told me that after they won the Super Bowl and I bought that Cup Lego, I'd have been like, you guys are so full of it. You don't know what you're talking about. But I'm an idiot, and I bought a Cooper Kupp Lego at I don't know. I can't even say it out loud. It's $3,200 for my Cooper Kupp Lego. Somebody hates me. I don't know why, but it is the way it goes. There's
let's grab a couple.
Is it?
Want to grab a couple comments in here?
Yeah, for sure.
So
starting to ramble.
Do stuff on game challenges. Not sure.
Rick D, rephrase that. What do you mean? Sorry, I'm lost on that. Missing other dudes' thoughts on game.
We'll come right back to you.
We'll come right back to you.
Would you rather have Justin Herbert or Zach Wilson as your team's quarterback? JK. Sting, you want to take this one?
Well, all I can say is that I think Herbert debut will be bottoming out very shortly, as I believe the person that has been flooding the market with them is down to their last one.
You know what, Jay? Mr. J. I'm going to say something. I would take Zach Wilson.
What?
You're fucking batshit crazy.
Wow.
Whoa! This is a family show, bro. What are you
played at
doing?
BYU against no
What
talent
are you
whatsoever.
doing? This is a family show.
Not anymore. We're going R-rated on
we're
this
going
one.
R-rated.
He obviously can't play against big boys.
Roy
He's got to
usually
go after their
saves us.
moms.
Roy usually saves
Wait,
us
that's
from
it
our
out loud?
mouths. So let me just tell you that I think that the Jets are going to sit him this week because he was a bad boy. And he threw, 2 interceptions? Did he throw 2 or 1? He might have only thrown 1. Don't quote me on that.
No, it's because he took no accountability.
But no. But he also just cannot score. But I think that, even if you bench him for this game, they're not going to bench him for the season because why would you? Think about it in the terms of if you had, I don't know, man. Oh, I disappeared. If you had Flacco go in and they win, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows this, but when the Jets play Flacco instead of Zach Wilson, they have double the yardage in those 2 or 3 games, whatever it was. It might have been 4. He can score with the MILFs. But I think you sit him for a week and give, like you said, because of his quote after the game, I think you sit him for a week and you make him see hey kid, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? You didn't play good. You can say that you didn't play good and it's okay. And we're not just going to throw you away or whatever. So I think he gets a hand slap and he gets sat for the week because I'm pretty sure he's going to get sat tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it
I could be wrong. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he gets sat this week. And then next week he comes back and it's
Sunday.
He's firing on all cylinders. And guess what? The Jets have a really, really, really solid defense. So I don't know. Is that it's not a reflection of Herbert of Zach Wilson, but I just think you have more of a shot.
They play
Herbert's
Chicago with potentially no Justin Fields.
Yeah, the game is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be 80-yard touchdown passes all day, and no, I'm just kidding. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah,
but Zach Wilson's just a kid.
Missing Roy and Diamond tonight. Thoughts on tomorrow's game challenges and requirements? Rick D. Yes, we are missing the full house tonight.
Agreed.
It's
game challenge requirements.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to be same as usual for a Sunday slate, something along those lines. I
think you're going to see a lot of historicals.
That's agreed.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Just because
you don't think it's going to be? You don't think it's actually going to be game challenges like highest rusher, passer, and all that?
No, I don't.
I think I'm
maybe
thinking,
a little bit, but
I think a little bit like playbook. I think you got to throw.
You think so?
Yeah, you got to.
Just to make it fun, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think.
Is there a Giants historical moment?
Couldn't tell you.
So. I don't think there is.
Let me see.
Because I know the Bills, you got Thurman Thomas, which we already used. You got Detroit's got a couple of historicals.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the Giants and Browns.
What did you say, Blaze?
I don't see many.
That's what I was looking at too, to see if there was any gaps there. So I don't know.
There's not a lot of historical. I think only 3 of the teams have historicals for tomorrow.
Right. So they can't be historical from the highest scoring team or something like that.
I
That's
mean,
not
I'm
gonna
thinking
happen.
more actual like game stats.
They're gonna do their typical have one historical from a team playing in this game. More than likely.
Isn't there going to be 2 challenges? Or
we were just looking at it.
Philly versus Green Bay Sunday night. So that's one that could have the historical challenges. Same with Pittsburgh on Monday night versus Indianapolis.
Okay.
And that's, I think, if I recall, they generally did them for the island games, right? Like you're not doing it on a Sunday slate afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are these just for the Thanksgiving games? The 2 challenges?
Yeah.
Well,
they said Thanksgiving weekend, I believe.
Oh,
so like
they said Thanksgiving weekend? Oh, then they're going to.
So. I don't quote me on that, but I got the impression it was like over the whole weekend when I was reading it.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
We will. Dun, dun,
dun. I'm still gonna hold strong, and I'm gonna throw out there that I think, don't quote me on it, I think it's gonna be something to do like something stat related, like playbook. At least I hope it is. So it makes it more fun to watch each of the games.
Well, every team's running back has a moment, and then
it's a 2-level Week 12 challenge. Earn fresh reward packs that will feature at least one moment from this year's Thanksgiving Day games and special Thanksgiving accolades. So 2-level Week 12 challenge tells me that it's Thursday and Sunday.
Okay.
And then there's 2 Thanksgiving game challenges: score Series 1 packs, special Thanksgiving accolades, and early entry into a drawing for signed Patrick Mahomes memorabilia.
Ooh. So
there's 2 Thanksgiving challenges and 2 Week 12 challenges. To answer your question, sorry. Jets offense hasn't scored 21 points since Breece Hall. Yeah, true that. I'd still take Zach Wilson over Herbert, but whatever.
No. You hate him that much, don't you?
I do. Because you could I don't know. So Robert Saleh seems like a pretty tough coach, but for all intents and purposes, he's going pretty easy on Zach Wilson. Just he's our guy. We're not going to sit him. He's our quarterback for the rest of the year. Is literally his last quote on Sunday, and then yesterday came out and was like, "Oh, we're not confirming Zach as a starter yet." So I think there's some coaching things that are going on there that are playing into Zach Wilson's struggles, but I mean, there's definitely coaching aspects that are dealing with Herbert too. I mean, someone help me out with his name, the Chargers coach. Oh my gosh,
I can't even think of it.
Yeah, me neither. Huh? Brandon Staley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like Staley. I don't know what his first name is, but
he's just a horrible play caller. Horrible. And so maybe Justin Herbert looks a lot better if he's allowed to throw the ball down the field. I don't know.
Well, I think that coach has a lot to do with metrics and stuff like that, where maybe it's kind of taken away from the free flow of the game that Herbert maybe excels at, where he can get outside the pocket or throw that deep ball. The numbers don't support throwing that deep ball, and we're going to chip it down the field, throw check downs to Eckler.
Yeah.
Which, isn't a terrible thing, but that shouldn't be your whole offense. I mean,
but Justin Herbert's not a check down king. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
he's got an arm on him, so let him use it.
And it's accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's a great passer. I just don't like his face. No, I'm saying.
Well, at least he got a haircut, right?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! And now right as I'm growing my mullet, of course, Herbert in his hair.
How about Rumble coming up for this week?
I'm scared.
I'm enjoying that new format with the week to week where it adds up. I can't think of the name right now, but I did all right. I think I'm in 5th in Eid, so happy there. But
I placed in the main event last week, just $10.
Yeah, I've done twice in a row now.
And then what was it? The field goal.
Yeah,
that one. I think it was 29th out of that one. So not
sick.
a bad start.
Yeah,
Got to stay in the top 50%.
Definitely getting a feel for it. I feel like in terms of what needs to be done for setting the lineup.
Yeah, and that was Josh Allen healthy enough to be a play this week?
I have him in there right now versus the Lions, but I was really leaning towards taking him out, throwing Tua in there.
Who are they playing?
Houston.
I mean,
yeah,
that's sounds like a good call.
Yeah.
Can't you just see the Lions upsetting the Bills though? I can.
The Bills have been disappointing the last 2 weeks, so it's entirely possible. And the Lions are stepping up their game. So
3 in a row.
I've always had a soft spot for the Lions. I don't know. Maybe it's just the underdog.
Did you watch Hard Knocks?
No, I did not actually.
I didn't at all.
I watched it. Yep.
Did it make you fall in love with them? Because
I was rocking my Detroit hat last week. They've always been one of the NFC teams that I followed. Just Barry Sanders was Barry Sanders. I mean, I never always wanted to watch him play, but I've always wanted them to kind of come back and be a decent team. And it seems like they just disappoint year after year after year. And I'd love to see them actually compete.
What's interesting about what's going on with the Lions right now is that they've totally phased out DeAndre Swift.
He's hurt.
He must not be fully healthy.
He's not.
They put him at RB3.
He won't be fully healthy until next year. They said.
Well, why is he playing?
Like you risk getting him hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is a waste of his contract year, but RBs don't have the greatest shelf life, and
no, they really don't. Which is why I don't understand why they don't just call him injured and take him out for the season.
Right? Yeah.
Why are you even allowing him to maybe? Well, first of all, I hope he's not practicing.
Well, that's why they have him, is so that he can still attend those practices. I don't know what the rules are in terms of placing someone on IR, but I'm sure it limits what kind of team activities that player can take part in.
But still, though,
you might be right on that. I don't know that either.
Even him hurt though, if he gets a hole, he's 50 yards downfield, even injured. That's how talented.
Right, but then if he tears an ACL while he's doing it, you don't have it for next year when you're hoping to be more competitive.
No, he's got a shoulder injury.
DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't think
he
had a leg injury all year. He's kind of fallen off my radar because
totally. He's because he's RB3. Dave Bizzle, account up 8%. I like it. I don't know what's going on with that though. I think maybe worst purchases ever, really, bro? Which one? Which moment was it? I would
probably
love to
the
know.
rare, I would guess.
Yeah,
when first dropped.
Yeah,
and actually, you know what?
If that's your worst purchase, though, you're probably doing all right.
Yeah, you're probably doing okay. Where are you seeing this? Didn't expect the last crafts to be at 50 already. What are you looking at here?
Because I went to Aaron Jones is getting down there. I was looking at it earlier.
I'm surprised. That's his only rare.
DeAndre Swift.
Right. So, and I didn't craft. I kind of messed up and got distracted with the kids and did not craft what I was planning to craft. So I definitely wanted that Aaron Jones because he doesn't have a rare. So I'm hoping to scoop one up and hoping that it's as tradition goes where
oh my God,
it drops.
Oh my God, I have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
I'm dead serious too. My Cooper Cup Lego
sold
is back up to $1,600.
Sell, quick, sell.
I almost want to, now the last sale was 50 something minutes ago for $900. So yeah, here come the undercuts.
Yep. Well, hopefully
I can't believe that. The next one, 1,600. That's why my whole account's up, and that makes me sad now.
That's what I said before.
I
Make sure
know.
it's
I
Lego.
know. Oh, you're killing me.
Artificially pumped.
God dang it.
That Aaron Jones is going to drop even more. There's still almost 400 in packs.
Yeah, it's going to be like $40 by the end of the day.
Easy.
That's sad. That's sad.
Do you think
But I'm thinking with tier challenges coming though, those rares are going to really pay a dividend down the end though.
Oh yeah, it's only $44 to craft if I remember correctly. So people are still breaking even on it, but it's only a matter of time before it dips under that.
Yeah, or somebody wants to get off the new shiny object and onto a new shiny object and off the old one. So
yeah, 100%.
That's how it goes.
This is still cracking me up. He can score with the MILFs. I love it. He can.
Who is Zach Wilson?
Yeah. All day Insider Jeopardy.
Oh, jeez.
So
how about other Rumble plays? Anybody have anybody?
Yeah, like I said, I think Tua. I was even leaning towards dressing both Waddle and Hill in one of my lineups. I just think both those guys can produce. That offense is proven to be pretty explosive. Shout out to Huey.
Where's Huey?
I'm going to throw McLaurin out there.
Huey?
He had a quiet week last week, and I don't know. I'm looking for big things.
Yeah, I don't know why, and I don't know what is wrong with me, but I am loving watching the Commanders play.
Yep.
I don't like McLaurin is awesome.
He's great.
And Heineke is just like fun and like kind of funny and like quirky. And you're just like, where'd this little dude come from? Like, I don't know, he's scrappy. He's scrappy. He's a scrappy quarterback, don't you think? Like he's just like this little guy running around out there with a chip on his shoulder. I like it. I don't know. He's fun to watch. I definitely
from the color of the teams he beats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
The offensive lineman, and come on, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's totally cool. And it's like someone that you can get behind and like root for because
underdog team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, his moments at $5, it's not even at $3. I mean, that's pretty good.
I've had so many burned.
Yeah, I know. That's what, so 29.54 burned. 30% of his circulation is burned. And he just took over for Carson Wentz. Everyone should go buy a Carson Wentz and like burn it and then buy another one and burn it again because he's just that horrible. And Taylor Heineke's the man. I love him. So I don't know. I really like him. He's cool. I hope we see a Taylor Heineke rare moment that involves him getting hit late and then doing his little dance like when he was on the ground. Like that'd be awesome. Yeah, his rare should be him kneeling and then getting hit.
People will be so bitter if he gets a rare.
Oh, he'll get a rare. There's didn't Terry McLaurin have a 3 TD game? Or was it only 2?
I'm not sure.
I might be all messed up. It's probably only 2. But if he had a 3, then he could totally have a rare. But you know, Heineke, it's like 20-yard dinks and dunks all day. He's not really going to air it out.
Never know.
I do like watching the Commanders, though, just because of him.
Yep, another one's Mahomes versus the Rams.
Oh, my God. That's going to be a disgraceful game. Disgraceful.
The Rams are just, I don't know.
Well, the Rams are cooked. So
and they just cut Henderson.
They cut Henderson. How are you going to cut your number one running back? Because I thought they were trying to say that Akers was right.
Yeah, they wanted to get rid of Akers earlier in the year, and now they cut Henderson. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm really confused on what's going on there. I really like that clip that everyone's using where they're saying like, oh, they bought their they like bought their Super Bowl and now the check's coming due or something like that. Or I don't know how it goes, but it's pretty funny. Like Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you buy you buy your team for 1 year, your 1 year contracts on everybody, and then they leave. Especially like Von Miller. I mean, I think that Aaron Donald is really seeing the effect of Von Miller being gone and just having that weak side now that they go to. And I mean, Aaron Donald can't play both sides of the field, like so, or both sides of the line. It's impossible. So
The other interesting
But
quarterback
if someone
matchup-
could, it would be him.
yes, but he can't. I mean, his arm's length is like his wingspan's like 12 feet. So I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
why he
huge.
can't. Yeah, he's huge. Let's look at Aaron Donald because someone in no, God, you just got me on Gen Pop now. But someone was talking about Aaron Donald's moments.
Stay away from Gen Pop.
I know. But $14 for his all-day debut, make the stop, which isn't like
It seems like
extremely low or anything like that. But it used to be 60. So like just, take that with a grain of salt. It's $14 now. And it used to be 60. The high of 65. So
that set and MTC seems to be the next one that people are kind of gravitating towards.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Put a
I can see
disclaimer
that.
out there. Everybody go finish your stats up. if
It'd
you
be
haven't, because you're gonna
interesting if they
you're
have
gonna-
for the
gonna
challenge
regret it.
tomorrow the three winners, like so there's 3 games tomorrow, the winner of each game's team moment.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we talk about this? They can't do that with one of the teams.
No,
not a burn, just a challenge.
just a challenge. So there's Detroit, there's Buffalo, there's Giants, there's Dallas, there's New England, and there's Minnesota.
And 4 out of
Minnesota
6
has a
are
team
rare,
moment?
huh?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Minnesota has
New
a
England
team?
would be a bottleneck.
Yep. 4 out of 6 of those are rare.
Right. So they can do the tier.
That's interesting.
Right. Yeah.
I hope they do something that really kind of makes it really creates a bottleneck too. It makes it hard too.
Minnesota doesn't. Oh, they do. He called game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't, they shouldn't be giving things away, but you got to make it worthwhile. And the deeper the collections are, the
They've
more
got to
you
cater to
care.
both ends of the spectrum.
Of
They
course.
can't be all easy because then people at the
Mhm.
other end are going to get bored and
Well, they're gonna
leave.
if they do it tiered, one of them should be relatively easy to get, and the other one should
People-
be relatively hard to get.
Yeah, people want exclusive stuff.
Mhm.
Like I said to in the Gen Pop talking to some of the AD reps, it's great that you guys are giving stuff away for free, and everyone wants that, but no one values stuff that they get for free.
Mm-mm. No.
You got to earn that stuff.
So
What about
I mean,
what do you think about that and the like the memorabilia and stuff? Do you think that should be kind of more gated, or should it be just kind of a random giveaway?
for memorabilia specifically, I think memorabilia is one of the ones that you have to like include everybody on. Sorry, but like, you know what I mean? Because it's like it's like an autograph football, and if someone who's like a hardcore Patrick Mahomes fan, all they have to do is like
Own a
have a
Mahomes
couple,
moment?
yeah, like have a Mahomes moment, like that seems
Any
fair,
tier.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I could see like a signed football, any
Mhm.
tier, a signed
Mhm.
jersey. You bump it up to have a rare.
yeah, for
And,
sure.
maybe
Didn't they do I'm pretty
like
sure they did a signed helmet
make
as
that
a
a legend,
VIP
make that
giveaway.
legendary.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that'd be awesome. Totally awesome. But yeah, to your point, yeah, you could totally do a tiered one and sign football and then go up from there. Oh man,
We got
Are we-
spammed.
we got spammed. Oh, I love it.
Should we show it?
That means we made it big, right?
That means we hit it big. Even the Eckler crafted rare is going for 50. Huh. I mean, everything. So I don't particularly care for crafting because I don't like burning myself. But when you're talking about having like an Eckler, that's only $50. I'm like, do you buy Eckler for the like to craft it, or do you just buy this Alvin Kamara for $40? Because Kamara's amazing.
He screwed me last week.
Yeah, but Eckler screws me every week.
I
Like,
never play Eckler. I make it a point to not play him.
Except
Eckler's
for
been in
maybe
pretty much
last week.
every one of my lineups, and I love him.
No.
I was probably one of his biggest haters in the offseason. And,
Really?
I've been starting him a lot. I am embarrassed to say.
That's hilarious. You know what? San Diego makes, or I'm sorry, that was a slip up.
We'll allow it.
Los Angeles disgusts me.
Oh,
Like, I hate it. I hate them so much. I just can't do it. I don't know. I told you the story about how I packed like 3 Allens, and every time I sell him, Keenan Allen, that is. Yeah, I just can't do it. Can't do it.
I'll tell you, it's perfect.
Keenan Allen. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are we getting into ramble territory? So, what else we got?
Our undervalued moment of the week.
Undervalued moment of the week. Okay.
Who wants to start with that one?
With sets getting more utility, theoretically, I am on that Buffalo Bills debut bandwagon. I just got one earlier on today. $229. That thing peaked at like $700 in the off season. If they start rewarding sets, that's a $4.99 set. So, like, you can't go wrong. That's as exclusive as it gets when it comes to rares. Team debut.
It is. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of pushback on that, only because I have this sneaking suspicion that the Buffalo Bills debut was extremely inflated by NFL Network people just pounding the drum for Josh Allen, saying that they were Super Bowl favorites. I mean, realistically, they are not that anymore, right? I mean, we have to say that at least. So I think that a lot of us, stay up on what's going on in the league. And when people are just talking about Josh Allen like he's, the golden child, and yeah, I don't know, the Bills were favorites. So I think that was like a and like what am I trying to say?
Confluence of events.
Yes, exactly. That was a reactionary price.
I don't think that's a terrible take, but looking at the other moments in that set, I mean, the Lions aren't a good team, and they had no hype coming in.
But they peaked out at like 300, though.
Right. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think it'll ever see the height of previous, but it's still just such a rare moment in the truest sense of the word.
It's like what all rares should be, right? Like $4.99.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great mint count. It does feature Josh Allen, obviously, so it could be considered like a Josh Allen rare, and it's not a bad moment to watch, visually. So no, I'm with you. I think for 200, whatever you bought it for, $239, that's a great price.
$229, yeah.
Yeah, for what it is, that's a great price. But I just look at like the Green Bay one and the Seattle, and I just look at what
terrible teams right now.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. So then how much weight are we putting on the mint count, and how much weight are we just putting on the fact that they're horrible teams right now and that they're not gonna, do much, and so their prices are just deflated.
Though a lot of those moments, aside from the Lions, had a lot of their supply dropped on the marketplace in the lower half of the market, whereas I think there's a lot more holders with the Bills moment. But it
Yeah,
is
that's what that
susceptible.
could
It is
definitely be.
susceptible because there is a holder with like 17 or something. So
Is there
yeah,
still?
yeah, oh yeah. But I don't think that person's making any moves.
No. Okay.
No,
Um.
it's not that holder.
Sting, what's your
No.
moment?
No. I have.
What's your moment? Your undervalued moment?
Gosh, do you have one? Because I haven't. I haven't
I was looking at
decided.
all the $4 moments that are still out there, like like the Pickett, like $4 3 badge debut. Higgins is at $4.
Did you say Pickett's at $4 right now?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yep. I hope you didn't buy too many of them when they were 8.
No, I sold one when it was at 8.
Mm.
But
Tony
yeah.
Pittman's at dropped down to $4 with Matt Ryan back. I mean, he's going to be catching balls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of bargains out there at that $4 or $5 mark.
Hollywood
for
Brown
sure.
coming back. Scooped up a bunch of him for $3 today.
And I think I saw Cam Newton down at $3 too.
Yep.
I mean,
I got one for $3 the other day.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I know, right? Like
MVP challenge.
Yeah, I mean, like
yeah.
I mean, he could be useful. Definitely holding on to, and I mean, I still think that Pickens Lego is going to be gold once Pickett learns how to throw.
Yeah, and I'm so jealous of my boy Clint Eastie's EFP whenever I see it pop up on the Discord. I'm just, I want that thing bad.
Yeah, I want it too. And you heard it here first. I'll buy it at $450.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get down there.
I think that's where it's
back up
going.
at 700.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's good. What about Pierce? That one's dropping like a fly.
Still over 700.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's disgraceful. You know what else is disgraceful?
Well, remember these are their only moments though, and if we do have tier challenges, that's going to knock people the hell out fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
the interest. It's super interesting. The drawed up Travis Kelce is sitting at 4,800 right now with 0 sales. And I think that it might be the first moment that people truly want to hold. Because, like, they obviously don't want to sell it.
I think that's
true collectors that probably did that challenge.
Right? That's what I'm getting at is, like, I don't think that you're going to, just like me, just like my crazy off-the-wall statement earlier, like, I would burn a Mahomes Series 1 for a Mahomes Series 2 if it was going to be, if the mint count justified it, right? But like, I love Patrick Mahomes and I will probably always hold a Patrick Mahomes Lego. So I would burn Series 1 for Series 2, considering it's a non-debut. The only thing that's crazy about the Travis Kelce one is that you're looking at Travis Kelce's Series 2 is 4,800. Travis Kelce's Series 1 debut badge is 3,200. So there's like some sort of disconnect. And that's where I can just 100% agree with you, seeing that only collectors decided to do that.
What's the count? What's the count on Mahomes Legendary?
56.
So if they did something with the Mahomes to get that kind of mint count of a Kelce, I mean, I would think that would be like well over a $10,000 Mahomes.
Oh yeah, you would think so.
I mean,
it's getting undercut. It's getting beaten up really bad right now. It's down to like $6,000 for a Mahomes Lego, which is the only reason I'm thinking about getting another one. Because when it was 10, it was like, okay, that's a little. But I think that.
Good point here. Rick D, if that's the case, why list?
Yeah,
it's valued high, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everything has its price, right?
Yes, and that could be one of the things too. Is that for whatever reason, if you did the math, what does the math on that look like of what you had to craft compared to what you got? So how much did it cost to craft it? Does anyone?
I think it was like 3,300.
So see, that's even still off. So it costs the price of the Lego and then basically nothing extra. And then they're saying that the only person, or not the only person, but the person who has the low ask is listing it at 4,800, and for whatever reason they think it's $1,000 more than that, $1,500 more. So RBT 1013.
Well, we're not valuing
Pushkin,
debuts. I mean, at
playing
all. When
nuts.
you see $3 and $4 debuts out there for anybody, I
Yeah.
mean, so that's. I mean, you got to think of the mindset of the the users in the marketplace too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the collectors in the marketplace. I mean, it doesn't matter what badge they are. We're still kind of in that mindset of that flipping game that Playbook promoted, I think. And the longer that Playbook's gone, hopefully we kind of get out of that flip mode and more into this collecting mode with the stuff they're doing. I hope with this transition of we'll see how challenges go this weekend, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it kicks off more of that mindset of I'm going to hold on to these things. If we're going to get random snapshots of full collections or maybe team sets, I mean, I completed some teams. I just completed the Bills team set because I'm like, you know what? If they snapshot teams, that's one of the ones I want to have.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's
complete.
nothing wrong with having that team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I think I have like 16 or 17 full team sets. I think like 12 or 13 S1s complete.
mm,
I mean, I hope we kind of transition into that a little bit with still some of that volatility of the playbook, and if that when that comes back, because we still need that flipping and that volatility, but just I always, instead of having it go
with a
from here
better
to here,
floor.
might as well keep
Mhm.
it in here and at least set a base underneath it. Hopefully we're heading in that direction. I mean, I'd love to see that. And I think over the next few weeks, we if we look at our counts and we see we're up a few hundred this week, a few hundred next week, a few hundred next week, maybe we're headed in the right direction. And
Yeah, for
we'll see.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wait and see game. And I've even stepped back a minute and said, hey, let's see what they come out with, and see how the market reacts to it.
What did Mr. Roham say yesterday on the AMA? I missed it.
I didn't watch it.
It was Feldman.
It was
It
Feldman.
was it was actually kind of interesting. At one point, one of the interviewers says like,
Didn't Roham have one as well?
I don't know. I was listening to the
Okay.
Feldman one on
Okay.
that all day, all night.
Oh yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. He had
Okay.
an AMA with all day, the all day
okay. I'll
people.
have to scope that out. I haven't.
No, sorry. Go ahead though. What did Feldman say? I want to know.
Oh, just interesting. So at one point, the interviewer asks them, hey, like over the last couple months, I've sold off some moments from my sets. Should I be buying some tonight? They're like, should I be filling them out tonight? And Feldman kind of laughed and said, well, you should always be collecting. And
Yeah.
lo and behold,
Yeah.
what do we get this morning?
A snapshot. Yeah.
So I don't think this trend's going anywhere. Definitely excited to see this transition.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hopefully it has a good impact on the market.
Mm-hmm. I think that Blaze, you were talking about it earlier in the chat, how anytime Dave or anyone like that says something, we see a little bit of a boost, right? And I can't see them being so busy that they can't do like, bi-weekly maybe little announcements from like a figurehead like that from the company. Like, why not, right? Like, especially during the season, just to get people like hyped up, like, oh man, the president of the company or whoever he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, say something, and don't just like have your little peons in Discord like telling people like, oh, we're getting close to this and we're getting close to that. Well, you've been saying that for like 3 months. But anyways, I don't mean to get on a rant about that. But
no, then we're gonna wrap this thing up in a minute too.
So wait, hold on. So let me answer this question though. Divisil, wait, there's only 15 S2, Kelsey. So there's 15 S2,
Yeah, that's a
and
graph.
and there's
44.
only 37 of the other one. So that would be, why? Thank you. I didn't even put that together. Yep. Thanks. Nice call out right there, because I totally didn't put that together. So there's 39 of the Series 1, and that would make the price decrease. Yeah, you're right. Sorry to cut you off there, Phoenix.
Oh no, I was gonna say we'll start wrapping it up, and we'll be back on Sunday for another episode, and with a full staff, and we'll do I say we do a 2-wheel spins on Sunday. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep, Sunday.
And
Sunday.
we'll include all the people who are here today.
Yep,
Yeah,
everybody.
we're just too
Everybody
slow
was
to
here
figure
today,
out how to
and
do it.
I'm sorry, our producer Roy is not here, and kind of just the talking heads. You got the talking heads today.
yep, and Phoenix can't figure out how to spin that wheel, so we're gonna double it up with everybody who's here, whether you're there or not on Sunday. We're gonna include you, so
Yes.
we'll definitely let you know. So,
Oh man,
make sure
everybody.
everybody, if you want, even just drop your name in the YouTube comments too, to just say you were here.
For
so
sure.
we know that 100% we got you guys covered.
Or hit us up in the Discord like always.
Yep, you know where to find you know where to find us.
And I guess everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Tons of football to be had. I don't know that I'm gonna. I don't.
A lot of challenges.
I don't know that I'm gonna be able to watch any of it. Gotta go over the hill to Grandma's house. So.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Oh, there's always that room in Grandma's house that all the uncles and stuff are posted up.
Yeah, I
with
know,
football
right?
on.
I know. We'll see. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anything special?
No,
I am planning on cutting out from work early to celebrate Thanksgiving with our brothers to the south.
Nice.
Gonna-
Nice. I always forget you guys don't get it off. I mean, it
No.
makes sense, right?
Well, we get
Canada?
ours. Ours is earlier on in the year. It's in
Is it?
October. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
The real
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. How stupid of me.
I'll be watching football all day on my parents' couch.
Nice. All right, everybody.
Enjoy.
Have a good one, guys.
Safe.
Happy birthday, Roy.
Happy birthday, Roy.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And we'll catch you later.
Later, guys.